Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Jurassic Park Revolution, where we're going to be testing a few more of the mortal zones on some of the animals. We are, keeping those, taking the double ammo. Kind of weird it saves the first 3 picks, but not the double ammo every time. But we're going to be going onto Isla Muerta now, and this was one of the maps that was kind of difficult to hunt on because of... Someone stuck my throat. It was kind of difficult to hunt on because the terrain is very, very rugged. A bit of water? Okay. It's very rugged terrain. There are huge hills, steep valleys everywhere across the map. I don't think it's really that large of a map itself, but it's just that it's such a rugged and sheer... It's a really atmospheric map, but one that, again, the animal AI and even how you traverse it can make it difficult to be on, so... Animal-wise, Deinonychus, we still have to test its mortal zone. Alioramus, Myosora. Baryonyx, I will try it as well, and maybe we'll pause for that for, like, what our test will involve. I still want to try and see just how the mortal zones are, because, like, I think it's safer to say I'm a terrible shot, but I think what might be going on, too, is because this runs on the Ice Age engine, you can't get quite as close to these animals as you usually do in, like, a lot of Carnivores 2 mods. They are super skittish, and it's hard to get close enough to make the iron sights on the weapons as effective as they can be. So I'm wondering if that is playing a big role into things, too, is bad shot myself, but also you don't have the best distances to make shots like some other titles. But everything is looking pretty good, so we should be set to hop in and try out a new hunt on Isla Muerta. Okay, we're loaded in here, and already... Okay, yeah, so it's a very small map when you actually take a good look at it. But as you can tell, it's really rugged already, because, like, even just where we first dropped in, you have a lot of big hills, some drops and valleys. Muerta is a weird one to try, like, hunting on. It's super atmospheric and does feel Jurassic Park, but in the context of a Carnivores map, it's probably going to be the one that'll give you the most grief trying to do, unless you have automatic weapons. And then with them, it does become considerably easier just because you can basically mow down what's in your path. Yeah, I think Muerta was one of the more atmospheric because it's a map that's heavily loaded with fog. It feels like it's a dangerous place to be, more so than I think any of the other maps. Like Isla Sorez, despite like having all the dead bodies around, it kind of feels like they're not from something that's killed them, like a predator or something to be scared of. It's more the environment of the island. Muerta, however, just has this eerie, lost worldish feel where you don't know if you're the hunter or the hunted. And okay, so it's... Yeah, see, like, trying to figure out my way even now, it's a little bit difficult. We'll just keep skirting along these big hills and as we go. Okay, there is a Myosora over there. It's just impossible to see with the fog. Again, that's what I was kind of talking about, where it's... See, I can't even try getting a good shot from here because I can't see. Like, I can see the shadow of the body, but I can't even make it out over there. This is where Muerta was very dangerous for you, because you basically have to be ready with automatic weapons. Sniping, you're not going to have a lot of good options unless you turn the fog off. But I kind of feel like with how this map was designed, you really want the fog on, just because it does hold the feel of what it was trying to kind of like provoke as a hunt. It's dangerous, it's eerie, it's kind of spooky. It kind of meant to give, I think, sort of like Trespasser vibes in a way, as you're like starting to get hunted more by the raptors actively as you go through the levels. Okay, see, I thought that was right at the hunch. Or maybe not, although one thing... Yeah, see, I can't tell if those were hunch shots or not. But it does feel like the animals might have a bit of overinflated health pools unless you hit the mortal zones. I think if that was brought down a little bit from what it is, Jurassic Park Revolutions might be a bit easier. Yeah, I'd have to say easier to play alongside, like, the point curve it has. I think it's one of the steeper mods for, like, how many points you need to get the new stuff going further along with it. I'm honest, I think even with what I have, like, edited, or, like, in this series, I think this is the edited down version, or, like, I've modified the values of what the costs are. I'm not 100% sure, but I do remember trying to tackle Jurassic Park Revolution. I found it was a heck of a grind to try to get further in once you hit, like, the 4th animal or above, maybe? Even the weapons definitely had a lot more cost behind them. But it could be just factors like that added up. It could be, again, Ice Age engine. The animals are harder to get into range with, so it's harder to get more precise shots. I will admit my shooting on the Dinosaurs is... No? Okay, well that's... So we got an Alioramus up there, and it looks like there's quite a group of something else around. That's just you guys all making some noise. Now, I want to be a bit careful because I don't know the path that Alioramus has to take. Like, it shouldn't pick us up by scent. It might detect us by sound because we are closing the distance button. Okay, I'm going to stand up. Be ready with this. I think this is the M16. Oh, it's just on the other side of that. There we go.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where exactly was going to be coming from. Again, I don't know if it actually could have come up this slope because it was too steep, so I guess it kind of had to run along here until we kind of gave it a spot to be. But unfortunately, I think the Alioramus is going to be one that's going to be hard to tackle the Mortal Zone because of its placement. It's a very front-leaning theropod, at least in this mod, so that means if you try and get the underbelly there,
Okay.
you kind of have to be shooting down and upwards for it more so.
Returning to base.
Now, there was a Baryonyx, but it got scared. I'm wondering if that is really what's... What has happened is, because this is on the Ice Age engine... Oh, wait, no, that's an Alioramus, so... Okay, guess I scared off the Baryonyx then. But no, I had Baryonyx selected, so where... What is going on here? There was a Baryonyx, I guess maybe we scared that off, and that is... What went... I don't know, this is kind of eerie right now. Okay, see, that, I think... Okay, yeah, so that scared everything off. I'm pretty sure with the Baryonyx, one of those did hit the chest. It might be that... Could also be Jurassic Park Revolution was more of an experiment towards what Jurassic Park Hunter Legends version 2 became. So it was more meant to give you more automatic weapons as you progress, so that way you'd be more into an action feel than, say, a typical hunting feel episode. And I think, once again, I forgot to up the density on the map.
Returning to base.
No, I'm not 100% certain. Okay. And yeah, even with the radar, it will help us a bit in finding our way, but oh man, I think there's some things down around the base of those peaks, and from the looks up here... Okay, there is a Maiasaura. And actually, judging from all the red, that is our Maiasaura we tried for earlier. Yeah, might as well get it down. I think it was basically kind of stuck in that area. Given just the sheer patch of red there, it probably got stuck circling for a very long time and had no way of movement. Actually, I think we might have... Okay, we're going to have a few guys coming to say hi.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Yeah, it really did. Once you got the automatic weapons in Jurassic Park Revolution,
Returning to base.
the game did a pretty noticeable and tangible difference of how it feels to play and how you could get more successful hunts. But I think it's just that it can be a bit of a grind and hard to start until you hit that point. You don't go walk in front of me, bud. I already got enough dinos to deal with without having you trying to scare me as well. And yeah, talk about trying to, like, navigate. Might have to do a bunch of, like, edge hops just to figure our way around here. Oh, another Alioramus. Although, okay, I think I can actually get up over there. And then we can just basically try working our way up the western half of the island, or up the west coast. And that'll be everything to see. Oh, Muerta, no. I think that was another problem with the Muerta map is... Yeah, because of how the shores and that worked, trying to get up from, like, once you're in the water could be quite difficult. I think it was... The ruggedness is interesting, and I think this could be an okay map in, like, Jurassic Park Hunter Legends. But there's still some issue to be had with it at times, where you just fall in the water and you might be stuck going for a long, long time before you can find a way to actually get out. And nothing to see underwater. I should probably look at using some of the other weapons, like... Again, it just has that spooky feeling of... Are you hunting or being hunted? Okay, well... You guys are surprisingly slow. Like, I don't know...
Returning to base.
I'm quite surprised how slow the Alioramus is. He does take a few shots, so I guess that's to, like, offset it, so that way it's not kind of like the Deinonychus, which are very quick to come in and take you out. But it's a bit striking to see how different the speeds can be on the animals. Actually, that's one thing we haven't seen yet. Plenty of Alioramus, but no Deinonychus, despite having it selected. Although I do see the cluster of 2, 4, 5 animals up north. I'll have to try going up there to see everything that's gotten stuck. See everything that's gotten stuck around there. Oh. We got an Apatosaurus up there. I'm hoping not to tick it off and then have to deal with it. But yeah, just seeing these big silhouettes looming in the fog or that...
Okay.
Muerta is like your survival horror more experience of a map.
Returning to
The
base.
fog really adds a richness to it that makes you unsure of what's out there. The map ambience as well helps to really compound that. Okay, I think I scared the Apatosaurus off. I'm hoping it picked us up running. And it's just on its way out. I don't know where I even need to try aiming on the Apatosaurus. I thought it was the head, but there are a number of times where I've tried and gotten hits. It just doesn't seem to register them as the mortal hit. Okay. Yeah. I know it's just up ahead. I don't know positions of it, like... Okay, it's trying to run away. That's perfect. And just hearing the big big sauropod like that rushing its way out. I know if I make a mistake with the dinosaur names, I'm probably going to have a lot of corrections coming in the comments. It's a passionate fan base, which is going to let you know the correct approach or pronunciation, or if you mess up, they will let you know quickly you have. Oh, but again, like how the terrain is so difficult to navigate. There are supposedly a couple of things just up north of us. And then there's the Apatosaurus, but I'm hoping... I'm really hoping it ran off, because otherwise we're going to be in for a bit of trouble with it. Okay, no, that's the Apatosaurus there. But it's these other ones, I don't know what I'm looking for, or Ornithomimus. Oh, they're just on the outside of the render range. And the Apatosaurus... Oh, it looks like another Alioramus is at least one of them. Okay, there we go. We got up. I saw a Alioramus name somewhere in that cluster, so I think that's the closest one. I don't know what the other is, though. Oh, I think that's... Yeah, that's the Alioramus coming in. Okay, I do have to say the QBZ is a pretty bad one for weapon spread. Ooh. And you know what? Maybe we'll just wait a moment, see if the Apato calms down. And try going for a shot in on it. I really don't know what is clustered up with, like, so many together there. I didn't think I've been pushing stuff that far or into a corner, but it definitely looks like I have. And something's out in the water, so it's carnivore of some kind. Alright, that's just you collecting.
Okay.
And somehow the Apatosaurus managed to get out of this area.
Returning to base.
Oh, I think I saw the tail of it rushing off there. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, so it's still stuck around here. Yeah, I think it got itself into like a little hole that's just stuck circling around. I do need to be careful. Oh. Oh. That's what it was. Another Alioramus. Yeah, QBZ is meant for super close range, but it has quite a spread to its shots. And I think, I don't know if the Apodo's getting out of here, or it's just going out. It's going slowly further up and up and up. Without much more success. Again, if it calms down, we can get a clear shot to the head. I'll try for it. Well, we just gotta wait and see.
Okay. Returning to base.
I don't even think I'm going to get, like, a nice spot to, get a look at it from afar here. So yeah, it's at 500, about 550 feet on average out from us, but it's just stuck on that little portion there. And it's not staying steady enough for me to take a shot. I gotta take it down. It's basically like gatekeeping us away from going further. Definitely takes a fair bit to put down.
Nice shot.
Okay, and then there's a patch of water, so we might be able to see beyond it. And yeah, this is where you got stuck up. Hopefully you guys will take... Oh! Well, there's what we are after. It's just that he kind of knows. Let's try that headshot. Yeah, okay, so they've got a mortal zone at the head. That's confirmed. Oh, jeez. Looking at that, I don't actually know if I can get up that. Like, that looks very steep to try getting up, so I might just end our hunt here, as we had some success with a few animals. And we'll just take a look at what we got in the trophy room. We've got to start doing some clean out, too. And we're back in the trophy room, and we basically cleared... No, actually, we filled this out basically perfectly, because this Deinonychus is the last one we got. So yeah, for whatever reason, the Alioramus were packed in pretty dense on that last hunt. I think we... Yeah, right here onwards what we got. So the Alioramus, I still want to do some more tests to see about that chest area. Maybe if I can use the shotgun because of how slow they are, we can see how that fares. Oh no, I wanted... I got rid of the wrong one. Maiasaura, I don't think we need to really hold on to... You know, I don't think we need to hold on to really any of these guys. The Deinonychus, I think we basically only got 2 now, so we'll hold on to them. I'd like to keep 2 Apatosauruses. Got 2 of those. Okay, so I can get rid of one of these Apatos, so... Which one has the... I think this is our tiny one, although it's hard to... Tiny isn't really a fitting word for their size, is it? But, you know what, we'll just get rid of you. And the Tenontos, we got 2. Okay, so we're pretty much good on Tenontos. Deinonychuses we've got 3 of. So which one is our tiniest? Because, you are... 8.28, 10.28, and 8.93. You... I'm afraid you are the middle link, and you go bye-bye. Yeah, so we got our smallest and biggest. Only got the 2 Tenontos right now. 2 Apatos, the 1 Diplodocus. We'll have to get more of them. I was going to have 2 Baryonyx, but I had to scrap the other one. Just, I guess I wasn't... Should have paid more attention to which one was being selected there. The 2 Wahuros. I feel like there's still something I've got a lot of. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe it's just me. I guess it's just because there is a fairly well-sized roster to go after. Now we've got all the info in here, though this is all pertaining more to the base Jurassic Park Revolution, because, well, here's a lot of the roster. The Edmontosaurus, Acrocanthosaurus, Camarasaurus, and that, I believe, is the Carcharodontosaurus on there. Yeah, it's an apex one, so it has to be the Carchara. Then you have maps of Tronar. Tyrannus, that's what Cosmic Cover Replaced. I was trying to remember what the name of the map that Cosmic Cover Replaced is. A few weapons, although technically I don't think you use... I think you only use one of the pistols, and I don't think you use any of the other two there. But this is definitely one of the nicer trophy rooms that Carnivores mods have had to them. It feels like a dinosaur collection from Roland Tembo. Oh, I didn't even realize there's this out here. I wonder if you were a scrapped idea for a dino then. You even have animate... Well, I guess you're an animated object, but that's... And sounds? I didn't know that was part of this. Oh, wow, even you move. Okay, yeah, I really should have paid more attention to this trophy room. There's a lot more on and in this than I thought. But we'll probably end this episode with that there. So next episode, Diplodocus, Iguanodon, just trying a few more other things and on to the next map of Revolution as well. And I think I will have one more week of JPR, the Outcast. Yeah, JPR, the Outcast Dinos DLC, just to flesh out a full week and give me time. Just because it feels weird to end a series at the start of the week and not with the Friday. So plenty more ahead. But thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave the comments right down below. And until I see you in the next video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.